Good evening. Figures released today shed new light on the scale of homelessness in the West Midlands. Birmingham is a hotspot. Only this week a homeless man died while sleeping on the freezing streets. Tonight we can reveal the number of rough sleepers in the city is thought to have nearly doubled in a year, from 36 last November to almost 70 counted just 2 weeks ago. But the true figure is thought to be much higher. The charity Shelter says the number of people living in B&Bs and other temporary accommodation is over 9,500 in the city. It's 16,500 across the West Midlands. For Birmingham, that's a rate of 1 in 119 people classified as homeless. More now from our reporter Amy Cole.
This is Cameron, and this used to be his life.
Yes, so I used to sleep under here. Used to put my cardboard down and my sleeping bags on top, I used to get here and it was really freezing, really cold, very difficult to sleep.
When he told his family he was gay, he said things turned nasty, so he moved to Birmingham and started sleeping rough.
I used to be very mindful because I used to get people walking by, and I used to be like alert in case I get attacked or mugged.
He no longer sleeps with one eye open. Cameron now has his own flat and volunteers with a homeless charity. Just a few yards away from the stairwell, we spot a rough sleeper.
Are you alright, mate? Are you okay?
I'm fine.
How are you keeping?
Huh?
How are you keeping? Do you know about Fireside at all?
No.
It's a charity in Digbeth. What we do is, I know you're tired. Do you mind talking to me, or do you want to just sleep?
He wants to be left alone. Not far from this spot, a homeless man was found dead here 2 nights ago. It seems that homeless people are becoming a far more common sight in the city.
There is more of a problem, most definitely, yeah. There's plenty of people sleeping in doorways and, you know, with sleeping bags and that type of thing.
As soon as I came to Birmingham, I noticed there was a lot of homeless people then compared to where I'm actually from.
Where are you from?
London. So
There's a lot of homeless people in
there
London.
is, but I think I noticed it more here personally.
The charity Shelter says it's not just about people who sleep on the streets. It's calculated that 1 in every 119 people in Birmingham is homeless. That is, living in temporary accommodation and B&Bs. It's working hard to push the government for more affordable housing.
That's one element of what we need to do, is making sure that we've got truly affordable accommodation for people, for households that, you know, have children, young families that are growing, you know, that they've got something to live in that's affordable and secure and safe for them.
Cameron helps out in the kitchen at Sifa Fireside in Digbeth, the charity he credits for saving him. It helps 150 homeless people a day and shows no sign of slowing down.
And Amy joins us live now from Cars Lane Church in Birmingham, where Shelter is marking its 50th year with a carol concert. Amy, how close are we to getting those latest rough sleeper numbers clarified?
We're not far off, Nick. 2 council officials a couple of weeks ago went and did a rough sleeper count. They came up with 70. They counted 70 people, which is double the number of last year. But the government still has to ratify that number, and it will do in January, so we should find out pretty soon. Now, tonight, the choir with no name is here. It's made up of people who have been affected by homelessness, and it's marking Shelter's 50th anniversary. I'm joined now by the Lord Mayor of Birmingham. How bad is the problem of homelessness in Birmingham?
We reckon that there's about 20,000 people who are officially classed as homeless in the city, of which the tip of the iceberg is the rough sleepers that you mentioned, 70. That's an awful lot. It's a big city, but it's something that we've got to do more to tackle.
I mean, a homeless man died the other night. What can you do?
Well, I think we can work smarter. A lot of the agencies that are currently working to help the homeless and the rough sleepers, we all seem to be working independently. Now, the council got everybody together a few weeks ago to get them to understand the need to work in symmetry together as one in partnership. That's the secret, I think. Work smarter.
Thanks very much for joining me tonight. And the government has said that it's going to pump £500,000 into homelessness over the next Parliament.
Amy, thank you.